Hey, dumpsterinos and frugalistas. It's moving day. Welcome to the process. Thanks for sharing, Frugal Mommy. Okay, so we haven't dumpster dove in like a week because we've been trying to clean up the house because, as some of you know, my mom died in October. And today is the day where the movers are bringing the furniture from her house that we're going to keep here. They're bringing it right now. They're here. The house is a mess. It's always a mess, but it's extra a mess right now. Everything's torn up. The Christmas tree is still up. It's just like, it's insane, but new furniture. So once we get things set up and cleaned up, which will take 5 years, we'll do like, you know, the end result video, maybe. But for now, we're just gonna, I also have pink eye. Yeah, I have pink eye, which is another reason I've been making videos. And Autumn has pink eye too. She had it, then I got it. She was cured, then she got it back for me. It's great. It's fun. We just love the pink eye. So anyway, I'll document the guys moving the furniture a little bit. And, you know, that's what we've been up to. Coffee table's in the living room already, but it's upside down on the sofa. My mom has some beautiful furniture. It's not all like the curbside trash that I pretty much live with. So we're really classing the joint up. Okay, so come along here. I'll show you what everything, it's a mess. It's like, I can't believe you live this way, Amy. I know, but what can you do? We're moving a lot of shit in. You know, when we moved into this house, I had a whole like household full of stuff. Dwayne, Frugal Daddy, had a whole household full of stuff because we were coming together from our gathered households. I had a whole bunch of my grandmother's stuff because she had passed away. And then the guy who sold us this house left, oh, so much stuff. Basement full of crap. Attic full of crap. Carriage house full of crap. And lots of furniture still in here. And we haven't dealt with all his crap yet. Like, we haven't, because we moved here and then I got pregnant and had the twins. And then every project just got like put on the back burner. But anyway, okay, so let's take a look around. You guys wanted a house tour? Okay, here's reality of moving day. See, our Christmas tree is still up. That's nice. There's our sofa. We put blankets on it for the dogs. There's the coffee table, which isn't going to live there. It's a beautiful Danish mid-century modern coffee table that's actually from Denmark in the 1950s. Like, it is legit. And I think there's a corner cupboard that's going to go back in that corner, so I have to move that table. What's that on the floor? I don't know. Kid stuff. Oh my God, the kids have made such a mess. Then here's the dining room. The dining room table is covered with stuff. There is a grand piano that's not put together. Frugal Daddy got a grand piano recently for free. Over here we moved stuff because a buffet, yeah, well, the mover's called a buffet. What do I call it? Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, this isn't as huge as I thought. That's good. Okay, this was in my parents' bedroom, right? It's my dad's tall chest? I don't know. You don't know?
Yes, it was.
Yes. Okay, this is going upstairs. This is going upstairs. Want me to guide the way?
Sure. I'll
lead the way. Look at the cute guys moving the furniture. Want me to go first? I'll go first.
I'm going to take some drawers out too. Okay.
Want me to help? I can't help carry drawers up.
Okay, you film.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do the artistry here.
I'll follow you.
I'll leave them. Okay. Coming upstairs. So this house was built in the late 1800s, in the 1860s, just because I know you want to know. And it was built by the youngest general in the Civil War.
Wow.
So this is that's our bug out bag for when, you know, we have to bug out. I probably should move that. So there was a big bookshelf here, like a big bookcase. And that has moved to the back kitchen, which is kind of like the big mud room on the back of the house. So we can organize back there, but there's going to be a big piece of furniture that goes here. Bedrooms are a wreck. I cleaned these rooms, but, you know. All right, here they come with the drawers. Oh, there's shit in the drawers. I can't believe how cute these guys are.
It's going to be a tough turn there, though.
Okay, so this dresser of my dad's is coming up. We're bringing up the drawers first. There's Princess Jane. This room was like clean yesterday, except for all this crap that I had to move in here just to have it somewhere so we could clear the hallways. And just like, I don't even know. since 8 o'clock last night. Anyway, this is Autumn's room, and this used to be the snail's room, which is my older daughter. So a lot of her stuff is still in here. Like, God forbid Autumn put her clothes away. Like, they don't know. My kids are medically incapable of folding laundry and putting it away. They have a condition, a medical condition. How much should I tip these movers? I don't know about tipping. I never do this kind of thing. Oh, my stairway looks so cool from here.
I set it there, wherever we are. And come on up. Alright, okay. One more. Come on up.
Frugal Daddy just keeps telling them, oh, just get the stuff out of the truck. I can move it. He can't move it. These two men can barely move this behemoth of a dresser.
You want to try and scoot in there?
This is all the stuff that was in the bookshelf that was here. I'm glad this big dresser is coming up first because it needs to get out of the way. And I'm not sure where all this stuff's going to go. Look, photo albums from when the snail was little. Yes, back in the day, we actually printed photos, put them in albums.
Come up again?
Yep. And yes, those are my girls' school uniform kilts draped over the banister. Why? Because they claim that they don't fit. And I don't believe that. But anyway, I can move the buttons and adjust them. And I just need the girls to like stand still long enough for them to try them on. I know, I'm making excuses because everything is such a mess. You can't even believe what the bathroom looks like. You want to see? It's unreal. It's such a mess. Why? There's the dryer going. Look at this mess. This is our bathroom. Why? Because that door over there is the door to the attic. So all the Christmas stuff is like lined up to go to that. Not all the Christmas stuff, some of the Christmas stuff. So that's a giant wreck. I've been asking Frugal Daddy for weeks, please take that stuff back up to the attic. But he won't. And I'm too frail and it's too cold and I have pink eye, so I can't do it. Yay, you did it. Yay. Yay for you. Yay.
Good.
Cool. I pictured it being like 3 feet higher too, so I'm glad that it's not 3 feet higher. It is a big dresser. I mean, it's like you can't, like, I don't know, my underwear up there. You can't. I know it's tall, but my dad was tall, you know. Oh my God, you guys are so awesome. I love the movers. If this whole house exploded and everything went up in flames, except obviously for me and Frugal Daddy and all the animals and the kids, obviously. Like, sometimes it just seems like that'd be a blessing. Like, oh, well, all the beautiful antiques are gone, but now we can just build from scratch and not be hoarders. Okay, so. Yes. I'm supposed to be directing. A lot of this stuff is going up in the carriage house. Okay, I don't know what that is. Oh, the bookcase. Oh, yeah, that was outside my dad's den. You know what? That might go in the front hallway, so it might be one of like the last things you bring in because it's going to be in the way of everything else you bring in. You know. So if you want to just put it on the sidewalk, or just to the side, whatever you want. Or it might end up in the carriage house. I don't know. What's it looking like in the carriage house? Are you shocked by?
I haven't actually been in there.
Oh God, I haven't either. Like in 2 years, I won't go in because it's like you can't even walk through it.
No.
And that's all my husband. And he was supposed to be like clearing that out for like the last 3 weeks, but. Look at him go with the mattress on his back. So my mom had these twin beds that she pushed together. When you push twin beds together, it makes a king size bed, which is what Neve has now in her bedroom, because when Autumn moved into the snail's room and had, the twins used to share a room with twin beds. So anyway, Autumn moved into the snail room and got the queen size bed, and then the twin beds I pushed together, so Neve has a king size bed now. So anyway, so I bring in my mother's 2 twin bed frames down to set up a real bed for Neve. And they are also Danish modern. My parents lived in, it's so freaking cold today. Here's our front yard. My parents lived in England in the 1950s when my dad was in the Air Force over there in Cambridge. And someone tell me where this gigantic TV came from, because I've never seen it before. And it certainly didn't come from my mother's, and I don't know where it came from. It's obviously like Frugal Daddy found it. It's trash. Go back inside, kitty cat. And I have a feeling a lot more furniture is coming than I really realized. Oh well, carriage house for everything. So anyway, my parents lived in so what am I saying? My parents lived in Cambridge, England. Oh God, look at this. Is that the little dresser I'm putting in my room? I don't even know where that came from. I don't think it is. I don't know what that is. My brother was kind of in charge of loading all the furniture up with the movers. There's what we call the blue room, which is like the den, and that is going to become, there's Helen, she's out of the way. That's going to become the room for the baby grand piano. I told Dwayne, like, don't get the piano. We don't need a baby grand. We don't play the freaking piano. We have this beautiful little piano. Like, does anybody play that? That's Frugal Daddy's medicine. But then I thought, he keeps this room such a freaking mess. I've cleaned it out so many times, like emptied it, scrubbed it top to bottom, rearranged the furniture, gotten rid of the crap, and he craps it up again immediately. So then I was like, the only way we're going to get that room clean is if I just say, yeah, sure, go ahead, put your piano in there and just make it a piano room, because it's going to take up like the whole room, and then he can't crap it up with all this other stuff. Like he really is into the piano, so I don't think he'll pile all his boxes of clock shit on top of the piano. His second wife was a concert pianist, so he's really like a piano snob. Until moments ago, we had 5 or 6 grandfather clocks in this hallway, and that one has just been moved into the doorway to get it out of the way. It is a Hershey, which is some big deal. I call it the coffin clock because it looks like a coffin. So anyway, my parents, okay. Oh, that's a picture of Copenhagen in the snow. We got that at an estate sale. It just spoke to me. Okay, anyway, so my parents lived in Cambridge, England for a few years in the 1950s, and they brought back with them to America like shiploads of antique English furniture plus some Danish modern stuff that was like authentic new Danish modern, mid-century modern, right in the 1950s, which is really cool. So, we have all these British antiques coming and just furniture that's much, much nicer than, anything I have. Fuck, I don't know where that goes either. Carriage house, I think? I don't know, because there's one going to my bedroom, but I think that one's not it, because that's too big, I think. I think that's carriage house.
I love that.
Okay, do you want it inside the house? All right, in the house, anywhere.
Okay.
Dining room's fine.
See, the thing is, I can always move it out there.
See, no, he says that, but it'll never happen.
I don't want to bring it from there. Oh, I really do want that. And then,
okay.
I'd rather have everything in here, and I'll just take out what
Yeah, but how many times have you left furniture in the yard, then it rained and snowed and ruined it? Oh, my goodness. So many times.
Where to? Going up?
Just no, I don't know. No, I would just put it in the dining room because I don't really know where it's going to go, and I, actually that could go on. That could go on the landing under Kylie's picture. Oh wait, I got an idea for you. Back up. Some of them will, so don't worry about it. That probably can't stay there. That looks stupid. It's too big. Okay, but whatever. It's out of the way. I know you love that dresser, but what are we? All right, whatever.
Put it in my room.
Like I don't even like remember this. Like, is that the dresser from the dining room that I?
No,
it seems too small.
I think upstairs in the hallway, like on your left.
Really?
I think.
I think David picked some stuff that I did not.
Yeah, I could be wrong.
Like I don't know. Like that's a beautiful piece of furniture. I don't know what to do with it though. Because there's a small dresser coming that my mom had in her dining room, and I thought that I would put it in my bedroom to replace the bare wood miniature dresser I have in there that the girls scribbled all over because not quite as nice. But Frugal Mommy, what are you doing? Look, that clock doesn't go there. And then see that corner cupboard? That corner cupboard is cherry. That was my grandmother's, and that's like super old. That's like from the 1600s. Like when this house was built during the Civil War, that would have been an antique already. This corner cupboard and the one in the blue room they can't even see, which is where the piano's going to go. Those are like kind of like built in, but not really. Like the owner prior to us for this house put that in there, but it's like the front of it is like antique stuff, but he made it a corner cupboard, if you know what I mean. Anyway. Okay, what is that? That is a shelf. Where's the shelf going, Dwayne?
Shelf. Is that a basement?
It might be a basement. They're not. There's no way they can't get to the basement, so it's just got to like go somewhere.
No. It was your mother's basement.
Maybe. But it might end up being our basement for him. You know what? Because I don't think that that dresser we just put up there, I mean, I don't want them to have to move it again, but I don't think it's going to fit there because you can't really open the door. So that bookcase maybe could go there. Or it could go to the basement because all these bookcases I claimed so we could have shelves to put all the canned goods and everything on down in the prepper pantry. Glassing up the prepper pantry. The carriage house is getting full up because it's full of Frugal Daddy's clocks already. So now furniture is lining up in the front yard and I don't know where to put it. Oh God, what the frig is that? Right here. Yeah, we'll make it easy for you. The red-haired guy's into zombies too. We're talking apocalypse. We're excited. We're ready for it. See, this is the little bear dresser that the kids rode on that was in my bedroom as my shitty little dresser because my big dresser didn't fit when I moved into the bedroom I'm in now, which is basically a closet. But there's another small dresser coming, so I'm thinking I'll get a nice dresser. And right now we're just putting everything in the front yard. Okay. This is the piece of furniture that's going to go where that bookcase was in the upstairs hallway. I'm not really even sure what to call it. A cupboard. A big cupboard. But it's beautiful. And all the photo albums are just going to get shoved on in there.
Okay. Need that turn up there. You want blanket? Want to come back to the blanket? Yeah.
That's going to be hard now because I had to put that dresser in the way.
Yeah, we'll be all right. We got room. Okay, we want to do. Put it on me, brother. Okay. All right, got my little leggy. Can you start turning them out or no? Yeah. Sort of. Yeah. All right, want to go up one? Yeah, go up one. Ready? Okay. Again? We go up one, okay? Yeah. Right there. Okay, cool.
That's a pretty piece of furniture.
Yeah, she is. I mean, she's nice.
Okay, the yard's filling up. Luckily, it's not predicted to rain anytime soon. And there is still so much in there. I love this guy. He's so cute. All right, here's my mother's antique sideboard, which is a little bit too big for this spot because it kind of is going to block the doorway. I mean, you can still walk through, but oh Lord, I'm falling over. Like, oh, I don't know. This is like the only spot for it because, and they said the carriage house is already full, like the whole building back there. Because Frugal Daddy had so much furniture and clocks and stuff back there. I mean, this is like beautiful. Of course, the saran wrap coming off would help, but I don't know. And then there's this hutch that's coming. Normally we have like a clock here, but there's this hutch. There's just, see, the thing is, like I already had a house grand full of furniture, but my mother's furniture is so much nicer. I want to get rid of our crappy stuff, but I also want to have stuff for the kids when they grow up. And my older daughter already is grown up. So when she gets her own house, like I want her to have this furniture. And I thought, oh, we have the carriage house to store it all, but the carriage house is full. Frugal Daddy, you're just going to have to rearrange the carriage house. Like we're just going to have to make more space because I want to save a lot of this for little Snail. And there's just, and we could never ever afford to buy gorgeous stuff like this. Like, look at this secretary. I wanted to put this up in Autumn's room. I thought the kids would be really into like all the little cubbies and stuff. They still might be once they see it. And you get so much storage down below with the drawers. This furniture is so heavy. You can tell when stuff's real wood. There's Frugal Daddy. So if we get rid of the sofa and you can't nap anymore, you can just sit in that little granny chair.
I don't want to nap. But it makes me nap.
It forces you to nap. So that really is kind of big there, isn't it?
Yes, but I like it.
I like it too.
It's a shaker. First.
Oh my God, what'd you do to your finger?
A bin broke as I was trying to move it.
Oh,
that's my skin.
Oh God. Oh, Daddy, gross. He's
bin
injured.
broke, so I sliced it. I'll take it.
Okay, watch, you got the drawer there.
Okay, thanks.
We should open our own antique store. So I know before, like last year, this time I mentioned doing a redo of this living room, which we did. We rearranged everything. Like the sofa used to be over here, backing up to the window. And I never did the after pictures of how it was because, well, really, because of that picture on the wall behind the TV, I needed to move. But the idea with arranging your room is you need a focal point, right? So we decided like the fireplace back there would kind of be the focal point. So we moved the sofa so it's been right in the middle of the room here, facing the fireplace, but also the TV, of course, which is our real focal point in life. But now, what? Oh, the chest. It is gonna go upstairs if you can get it up. I don't really know where to. I guess it could just get put by the cat condo for the moment. Yeah, that's true. It can just be sideways.
No, it's more like condescending, like.
All right.
So I have my grandmother's blanket chest up there already, which is huge. Which will go. Well, it is the foot of one of the kids' beds, and then the other one will go somewhere else. And we have all these really pretty little drop leaf tables. Alrighty, dumpsterinos and frugalistas. It's getting on 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The movers finished a couple of hours ago, so I've been rushing around trying to just organize what can be organized. Frugal Daddy's having a little, I just need to rest my eyes for 5 minutes. That started a couple of hours ago. But anyway, I want to get as much done as possible before the girls get home from school because I want their rooms to be like, ooh, yay, I have a new dresser. And look, it's a British antique. Oh, how fun. Who doesn't love that? So anyway, this is Neve's new dresser. See that back there? And it was my mother's dresser. And I thought everything was coming empty, but not everything was empty because I was opening drawers to put things away, like I put Neve's clothes in there. And there was a whole bunch of costume jewelry in there of my mother's. So I'm going to let the girls sort through that later because that'll be fun, won't it? Pulling through a bunch of costume jewelry. Maybe some of it will be real. So this is Neve's room. So anyway, let me show you how everything is right now because it's freaking a wreck. And I don't understand. Like I was having trouble understanding why we were running out of space because, we have that, because at one point, all the furniture was like lined up on the front walkway. We have that carriage house out back, which is actually that way. And it's like a whole other house. Like, how much have we already hoarded that we ran out of space there? Because we ran out of space there. They said, because a lot of things I was saying, okay, that goes to the carriage house. And they, for long-term storage. And they were like, yeah, no, that's full. And I'm like, how can that be full? Oh my gosh. I haven't been in there in quite a while because Frugal Daddy did kind of like hoard it up a bit with all his clocks and everything he thinks will come in handy someday. The carriage house has an upstairs and a downstairs. And the downstairs is kind of garage-like, and the upstairs is kind of apartment-like, though it's not completely finished yet. And, it has electricity, but it doesn't have heat. Lovely this time of year. So anyway, everything that I was saying, okay, that needs to go to the carriage house was supposed to be going upstairs for long-term storage in this kind of like loft studio apartment looking thing that isn't. It's just a giant storage loft because we have so much stuff. So what I found out was Frugal Daddy did not clear a path for them to be able to get to the stairs to go up to the loft area to put everything. What he did was sort of clear out one side of the downstairs part. So everything they brought to the carriage house is just downstairs on the kind of like concrete garage-like slab, not upstairs where it needs to go. Like my mother's antique dining room table, like it's not staying on this concrete slab. Like, oh no. But part of the point of having movers was, we're all old. Like Frugal Daddy's still pretty strong, but he complains every single day about his shoulder hurts and his knee hurts and all that. So he can't lift things like he used to be able to. And I sure as crap can't. Like, even at my best, I didn't have much upper body strength, and I am certainly not at my best anymore. So I can't haul half of a dining room table up the stairs. Like, that was the point of having movers, because they're strong. I'm going to show you everything downstairs in the house, and you're going to say, that's a lot of furniture. Like, what were you thinking? Where did you think this was going to go? Because I have nowhere to put it. It's supposed to go to the carriage house. All right, so there's the dresser that's now, and a new lamp. Neve's dresser, which was my mother's. And she also got a new bedside table. Hello. And it also has a new lamp. But I think I'm going to put the 2 matching lamps with the hydrangea shades on either side of the bed. And then the other lamp that's over there can go on the dresser. Okay. Now that's my jewelry box. Here's my new dresser. It's a little one, but I showed you that raw wood one outside that I had been using as a dresser, because there's no space in this room for a dresser. I used to have a big dresser for Mommy, but I got rid of it when I moved from a different bedroom, Neve's bedroom, the bedroom we were just in, into this room, which is my bedroom now, which is basically like it used to be a closet. I mean, it would be a great size for a nursery. There's the bed. You've seen it before. It's a mess. Everything is it's a mess. Everything's all over the place. And I recently just put up Christmas lights in my room, which I know it would look better if they were on a white cord and not a green cord. And you're thinking, that's kind of weird. Christmas is over. They're staying up forever. And it is freaking charming in here at night when it's dark and I just have these lights on. Oh my God. I freaking love it. I decided that I love little twinkle fairy lights, and I shouldn't have to only get to enjoy them at Christmas. And for the next third of my life, my final third, I'm going to have fairy lights all over my freaking house because they delight me. And even though it is on the green Christmas tree looking cord, it looks okay, but it would be better with white. But anyway, so there's my new dresser, my new old dresser. That's beautiful wood, isn't it? Oh, should I have the flash on? Yeah, it doesn't make much difference. But anyway, this was in my mother's dining room in the corner, and it housed like cloth napkins and placemats. And now it is my dresser. And I think it's happy to be a clothes dresser again. Look who's in the tote bag. Oh yes, I'm in a tote bag. Remember the bug out bag? So here we are in the upstairs hallway. Those things aren't going to stay on top. This piece of furniture is now here instead of the huge bookcase. So now I need to either put some kind of hangy shelf up there, or a painting or pictures of the kids or something. I can arrange stuff on top. The tablecloths and cloth napkins are not going to stay on top of there. Now, Autumn's room. This is like, I got to get back in here and work on this because this isn't workable right now. Here's a blanket chest that she's going to have. This is the back of my dad's dresser. So Dad's dresser was over in that spot, but it's just too big right by the bed, and it's making the bed have to push too close to the closet. So then I got the brilliant idea of, I'll put the dresser over here because there's more wall space, and this is a pretty narrow bookcase, and I'll move that over. So basically I'm switching them, and that's hard to do because there's just crap everywhere, and I have to move all the crap. I mean, I guess that's not that hard. Just move the crap. But anyway, I have to do it fast. I want to do it fast. I'm all zazzed up for this task. There is Liesel guarding the bottom of the stairs. Hello. Alrighty. So this is what the front hall looks like now. Like, that's a nice dresser. I cannot picture where in my mother's house this was. Ooh, this might have been the front hall. I know in the front hall she had a dresser. Does that seem weird that there are dressers in the dining room and a dresser in the front hall? Like, instead of a table. This was the phone table in the front hall, and my dad's Harvard chair was next to it. Yeah. Anyway, in the drawers, she kept all the like pads of paper to take messages, you know, back in the telephone days, and like all our school directories and phone books. Remember phone books? So anyway, that's a nice little dresser. All right. So here's just what my front hallway looks like now. Just chairs, like these chairs. These are all going to the carriage house. That table, I don't really even remember that table. This bookcase here, This was the bookcase outside my dad's den, and I don't know if it's going to stay in the front hall. It will be there, or this hutch will be there, which right now is in the dining room. This was in my parents' breakfast room. This is a really, really pretty piece of furniture. There's Frugal Daddy, who told me about 45 minutes ago that he was getting up. He's not up.
He may have gotten sick.
You're not sick. Anyway, what are you doing with Wally? Just patting him on the head. Wally's doing the straight leg stretch. Anyway, so where we used to have an end table in that corner, we now have the corner cupboard. We have, more furniture. We obviously have a lot of end tables because you see all these legs up in the air. Those are all various end tables. Oh my God, that looks weird, doesn't it? It's like, what is that? That's so artistic. That's my dad's Harvard chair. So that'll be for my big daughter because she did her graduate work there. There's one of the desks. Like, it's just, this is where we normally hang out. And there's just a lot of furniture in here now. And this is where Frugal Daddy spends. Oh, Wally, that was so cute. Frugal Daddy.
My nose.
What he does that. He likes to hook the lower fang right into the nostril. Frugal Daddy, tell me how you feel about my relationship with Wally and Wally's relationship with me.
It's uncalled for.
But how do you feel?
I am very jealous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wally and I are very, very close. And what's happening right now with Wally having a nap with Daddy, like, this doesn't happen all the time. Wally's like with me all the time.
I know.
And,
I have to come in here.
This is what Frugal Daddy wants. Like, he wants to have this all day, all night, because this is what he had with Flash. But Wally, this is very rare. Like, this, Wally's usually doing this with me. He follows me around. He sleeps with me at night. But he was locked in my bedroom all morning when the movers were here with Miss Liesel. Oh, Liesel. With Liesel. Wally, you're being so cute. Mm-hmm. Look at your little blue eyes. Look at when you doing the paw thing. Look at your filthy little paws. You better wash those before supper. Wally is meant to be a superstar. He should be the most viral of viral dogs, except for the fact that he can't really do anything other than be cute, and I'm not sure he even knows his name. Don't let his ear flip the wrong way. Oh, he's such a... Look at the face on him.
He likes his ears rubbed.
He does. He likes everything rubbed. Don't be jealous. You are my favorite. Happy Valentine's Day, Liesel. You're my favorite. She's getting a big rub. Look at the fangs. Look at the fangs. Look at the fangs. She's doing upside down fang face. She has a little bit of an overbite. Liesel, you cracked me up.
Look at him.
Oh, you're so cute. All right. I got to keep working. I've got to keep working. What?
Now that you're here, he just leaves.
I know. He loves me. All right. So, and this is the coffee table. Like, what is this? Like, what is this? What is this under the coffee table, Daddy? Is it one of those tables with drop leaves?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's going to be huge. That was oh Lord. See, if we didn't have a radiator in the front window, we'd put the... All right, this stuff has to go to the carriage house.
I know.
Where? Oh.
I'm busy.
No, you're not. All right. Yeah. Okay, now this is what the dining room looks like. The drum set that nobody ever plays. To go with the piano that nobody's going to ever play. There's another desk. I wanted these desks in the girls' rooms because I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. You have your own rooms now, and you're going to have these like cool antique desks. Because, you know how kids love antiques. So I don't think I'm going to be able to show you all the final transformation in this video. But soon, right, Frugal Daddy? And you're going to put the piano back together and learn how to play it?
Yes.
In time for the update video. I think a lot of this furniture is going to help a lot with storage of stuff. Like the corner cupboard, I've already put some board games in the bottom of it. All right, Frugalistas and Dumpstrinos, that's all I got for you today. I got to get back to work. Once things are set up and organized and clean, then, in a couple years, we'll do an update video once we figure it all out. But this is what we've been busy with. paint guy and moving stuff, and trying to clean up the house and organize so that we would have space to bring some of these things. You wouldn't think we had cleaned up and organized, but we absolutely did. And I'm hoping tomorrow Frugal Daddy will be back in the dumpster, and I'll see you then. So take care of yourselves. Stay safe.